Alright then, apologies for that delay. Hey there, hip cats and cool kittens, don't you change that channel now. Because it's time for your favorite Fox on Air, brought to you by Not Real Dynamite Hair Dye. How are all you doing? Kitchi here, Garden Kitsune at your service. Today we'll be playing some Genshin Impact. We're going to be continuing on with the regular old shenaniganery, so without further ado, let's get a rock and rollin', shall we? Alrighty then. Apparently we're supposed to go to this theater thing, which I don't know how we're exactly going to get there, but we will. Alright then. Where the elf and the whatever that little thing is. Uh-oh. No, it's another one! Uh-oh. It's another drunk Rothgar. Oh, and for all I need is one punch. One punch? He's One Punch Man? Another drunk blocking way? Smack him in the face. No! Oh, what's going on? I feel a little dizzy. Oh. Pass on the ground again! Is that so? Oh, I'm really sorry. Thank you for waking me up before I got picked up by the Druzno patrol or something. I think this guy is going to be a recurring character. Beware the cold weather. Oh. Me not in... Well, I mean, long pants could help, and... Barf cape? That may help keep you warm. No, it probably is some form of, like... cloth. I'm not sure about the crop top.
Oh, it's already this late.
But,
why isn't he here yet?
I don't know if that's... yeah, that might be not attached. So yeah, it might be okay, especially if you're moving around a lot. Might be. Oh, it's a Luga. Wait, no, it's
You made it.
Aloysia.
I've got some tickets.
Got all these.
And I managed to set something up with the
I
road
don't know
code.
what's been recently with all the like
It'll have to wait until
media
after
male
the show,
characters,
though.
but they all kind of
Happy to stay and
look
watch.
alike.
I
don't know what it is.
Korolievsky troupe on stage before.
Of course, no
Pleasure.
problem.
Please present yourself for a routine inspection in accordance with theater regulations.
Ah, that. Who is that?
Is that guy with the Fatui? Looks like he's waiting for something.
That doesn't look like Fatui wear to me.
Okay, all done. Thank you for your cooperation. Please proceed through to the theater.
Ah, yes. Could be a special agent. Oh, I missed the
What's up?
Bryoculus.
Everything okay?
I'm expecting such
Snezhnaya's
strict
business and
security.
political leaders are always passing through here, so it makes sense that security's tight. Still,
Oh, yes.
it's a little unusual to see the Fatui's Armory Palace Guard here.
Armory Palace
You saw
Guard.
him, right? The guy right at the back. Strong, silent type.
Ah,
His name's Valeri.
Valeri.
He's part of the special assignment.
Head Special Guard Assignment, Armory Palace Battalion, Grenadier Guards, 1st Regiment. A soldier he placed great importance on planning and timing. Mitya, the key individual entrusted to his friction appears underneath the conviction. Ah, I wonder if he'll become playable. Mitya, who's
Supposedly
that?
a researcher, though he never seems to put much time in at the office. The theater is one of his favorite places to hang out when he's playing hooky from work, but that's not for us to worry about. Let's go. The show's about to start.
Yes, sir. I do wonder what they're going to be doing.
What do you think? Pretty impressive, huh?
Ooh. It's much bigger than the other one. Reminds me of the Opera
The one in
Epiclese.
Fontaine? I hear it's iconic. Never seen it for myself, though.
Well, that's good to know.
Here we are, just in time. Sorry, coming through.
Use us.
If you're gonna show up late, keep your mouth shut.
What's his problem? Whatever. No point arguing with people like that.
Someone tells me you're
There she is.
planning something.
That's who I'm introducing you to later. She's the lead singer of the troupe, Vodyanitsa.
Vodyanitsa. Uh-oh. Someone's going to get murdered. Is someone going to get murdered? Oh, it's a microphone attached to her. Someone's going to drop a stage light on her. Are they? Clap now. Was that it? I paid $5,000 for that.
Green room. They're expecting.
Green room? Uh-oh. Now, knowing green room historically were painted with arsenic-laden paint. I'm not exactly over the moon to get anywhere close to anywhere painted green before the mid-century. Huh. An office. Looks strikingly Fontanian almost. I guess these two are somewhat related. I don't know.
Hey there. Excuse me.
Can you believe it? I'm so mad right
Be lucky
now.
that mic isn't on.
Oh, it's you two.
Ah, I was expecting to see you here.
You know each other? Oh, wait. Is this who you were telling me about? The one you met yesterday and couldn't stop thinking about? I never said that. Yes, you did. Why are you denying it? It was right before I went on that rant about the moody factory owner.
Moody
I
factory
remember
owner.
it so clearly. Might I ask what brings you two here?
Oh, we're just coming in to say hi.
I just brought him here to see the show. And when it finished, he was full of praise for Vodyanitsa's performance. So I thought I'd try my luck. See if we could get the
You work here. You of all people ought to know that's against the rules.
Against the
It's not what
rules.
the green room is there for. Oh, what's the big deal? Come on, don't be shy. I can give you an autograph. You can take a picture too if you want. Do as you please. I finished all my shows for the day. I'll leave you to chat.
Yes, ma'am.
I wasn't making that stuff up, you know. Odette's just too proud to admit it. She thinks very highly of you. And so do I. You did the right thing in Svietloladovka.
We're
That's good.
Odette's out of earshot. I'll lock the door.
What?
Confidentiality, of course. The Rokat is very strict on that.
Whoa, Alosha! Not out loud! Not with an
Oh.
outsider here!
So you are part of that.
Relax. I've taken care of it. Look at this.
The president's reply sent this morning. Wait, so he's been approved to join?
You told me last night that you wanted to get intel from the Rokat. Unfortunately, Rokat intel is only available
Why
to
would you
members.
be saying this in the middle
Ever
of
since
this?
you set
This
foot
place
in
is probably
Snezhnaya,
bugged to
we've been
high
working
hell and
together.
back.
Everything about you is perfectly in alignment with what we're trying to achieve in the Rokat. So I figured I might as well cut to the chase. I wrote a letter to the president explaining your situation, including just the right amount of detail. His approval came very quickly. Of course,
Lovely.
it's still your decision whether you want to join or not. We'll respect your choice.
So that means that you and Vodyanitsa are
Well,
both members.
Assuming Odette was telling the truth and she didn't misjudge you,
Oh, so
I guess
Odette's
we don't
part
need
of
to
it
worry
too.
about you blowing our cover. Still, you gave me a real fright. I didn't know that's why you came looking for me.
Oh, how many people are part of this?
So, that stuff you said about admiring
Oh
my
no, this is who they're going to
performance,
ship him with, aren't they?
was that
No.
just because Odette
No, no,
was
no.
here?
No.
Now you're talking. That's what I like to hear.
Anyway, let me give you a quick rundown of how things work. Like I said, the Rokot is a covert organization, and we hide our identities.
Lovely.
Members typically don't meet in person or even know each other's identities. This helps us maintain a high level of independence and secrecy.
Oh, well, that's
Because
good
of
to
this,
note.
members are basically free to decide their methods without constraints, so long as the outcome of any activity doesn't violate the organization's principles.
Which
After
are?
all, we don't have any ostensible contact with each other. This way, if anything goes wrong, no one else will be implicated.
Aw, that's,
Beyond the
that's
freedom
kind
to
of
choose
smart.
how you operate, it's also your choice whether to act at all. We have plenty of members who have yet to take any action. In short, joining the Rokot in and of itself won't place any restrictions on your activity in Snezhnaya. There's a code of conduct you can read if it
Lovely.
interests you. But basically, as long as you don't plan on using your anonymity to go around doing evil, you'll be fine.
I
Lovely.
tried reading it 5 or 6 times. Never made it all the way through. Even the most lackluster script makes for more interesting reading.
How do I say yes without saying yes?
Great.
Sounds
Then
all
I'll
good
go
to
grab
me.
an official application form.
Oh, I gotta fill out a
Be right
fucking
back.
piece of paperwork. That's not, no. No, 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 wait. Oh, God. He's going to implicate us in this. How did you come to know each other?
Well, Alosha has this pet dog you see. His name's Tagarin. And this one time, Alosha brought him backstage. Tagarin took quite a liking to me, so I played with him for a little bit and fed him some treats.
Oh, that's
Then,
sweet.
the Rokot was out on a mission one day. And even though we were all in disguise, Tagarin recognized me right away.
Oh, yeah.
Just a coincidence, really. We didn't report it to the higher-ups, though, to avoid dealing with the fallout. Like, my job at the theater, for instance. I really needed to make ends meet. By the way,
Well,
what were
that's
you
all well and
complaining about
good.
just before we came in? Did everything go okay with Chuganov?
Who's Chuganov?
Everything did not go okay. That's why I was so
Ew.
mad. I tried to make some small talk with him before I went on stage to fish for intel about the Iskra manufacturing
What?
plant. But he wouldn't take the bait. No
Because he
matter
knows
what
you're-
I said, he kept
I'm
dodging
sorry,
the
man, but most
questions.
businessmen are very good at
And
dodging the
then
questions.
He started complaining. He said he didn't appreciate his second-rate seat in the stalls because he usually gets a private box.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
what did he expect? Everyone knows that if you want a box seat, you buy a ticket well in advance. But instead, he sends me a letter the day before the show when we're practically sold out.
That sounds definitely
I had to
businessman-like.
juggle things around just to get him a half-decent seat.
Wow.
Hoping he would appreciate the gesture enough to share some information.
Well, I
But
mean,
nope, he didn't give me anything.
now the question was he with guests?
Yeah, meeting Chuganov in person. Oh, you probably don't know who we're talking about, do you? Chuganov was that older guy you were sitting next to today.
Oh,
I'm sure he
that
didn't make a
one.
great first impression on you either.
that
To the
guy.
citizenry, he's a family man and a kind boss.
Mm-hmm.
But our interactions with him tell a very different story. It's one thing to ask for a favor, but he acts like it's his right. He always expects special treatment. Take the ticket situation, for instance. I've actually gotten him a private box in the past. But not only was he not even grateful, now he's acting like I've sold him short this time.
Wow.
Not to mention that he's never paid for a single one of his tickets.
Pretty outrageous, if you ask
And
me.
another thing, if he's such a big family man, why doesn't he bring his wife and daughter to see the show once in a while? I've never seen them here, not even once.
Calm
is a good
down,
question.
Vodyanitsa. If you won't do it the easy way, we'll have to try the hard way.
No, not
But
the
first
hard
things
way.
first. Here's your application form. Go ahead and fill it out.
Ah, yes. All right, that should take care of that. Sorry. My name is Wait, we can actually fudge this? Octatate. Jenny Lil. Fake Miller. On Pie. Janitor Pot. No! What do we put? Janitor Pot. Oh god. I feel like this is going to implicate me. The 12th. No. This sounds horrible. Mom told me to give it a try. Oh god. Oh no.
Looks like I'll need to make a few little tweaks here and there. But other than that, you're good to go. Well, all right. Now that we're officially Rokat comrades, I can tell you, Chukhanov is the target of our current operation.
Oh, so we gotta whack him. Got it.
Recently, we've done some recon work at the Iskra manufacturing plant, which pretty much confirmed that their energy consumption is way beyond the legal limit. All we need now is some direct evidence to present to the Vetcha, so we can demand that they shut the plant down.
Whoa.
That way, the Kresny Crystal can be allocated to where it's needed most.
And where's that?
I was hoping he might let slip during one of our chats, but he's too tight-lipped. We'll have to find another way.
Well, that's mighty
I'm meeting
unfortunate.
another regular theater goer tonight, Mitya.
Oh, yeah, the science geek.
But Valeri's here too, and he's probably looking for Mitya, so he may end up being a no-show.
Don't you worry. He must know how to dodge Valeri, or he wouldn't be showing up on time for every performance.
Ah,
Mitya is a
that's
renowned
good.
energy expert. Although we can't get any direct evidence of the excessive energy consumption at the plant, we can accidentally let the information slip to him.
Ah,
The
lovely.
authorities should take someone like him seriously. So if he starts raising questions about energy use at the Iskra manufacturing plant, there will be a proper investigation.
That's easy. Get someone else to
Also,
do your dirty work for
we're
you.
not allowed on site, but he has clearance. So all we need is his cooperation.
Does he know the inside story of Project Stuza?
Yeah, so that's the other thing we're trying to figure out. Though I think we're far less likely to make any progress on that front.
Well, is there any harm in
Still,
trying?
I hear that Mitya is a bit of a chatterbox. So, who knows? Maybe if we catch him in the right mood, he'll let something slip.
That is a good idea.
What do you think?
Smart folks
Sound
are the
like
ones that
something
talk the
worth your
most.
time?
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to
Okay.
join ya.
In that case,
In any case, we
you
can
guys
beat him
find a
up
seat somewhere
and hold him
nearby.
upside down and give him a
Pretend you're a couple
swirly.
of buddies there
That
to
usually gets
eat,
the nerds talking.
and keep your ears peeled for useful information.
Yes, ma'am.
He's a huge fan, so I doubt he'll have his guard up around me. But you two need to be convincing. If he suspects anything at all, he might stop talking.
Good point.
Sure. Don't worry. We'll make a believable pair of buddies.
Yeah, we can do the
Perfect!
Friendly
You've sold
chit-chat.
me already. Now, help me tidy this room up a bit before we head out.
Okay.
Everything!
everything. Oh lord. Everything. Howling Gale? That is a very interesting looking fireplace. Why do they call it the green room? It is... Okay, makeup. Yes. Green, it's red. I don't know what this... Oh. Huh. There's a lot of stuff. Anything interesting? Nope. Huh. marble. Nope. Wonder what's up. No prima gems. If it was a first-person camera, they obviously put so much detail on all these buildings. Looks not like the Opera Epiclese. That's much colder looking. Oh. Wait, they have private rooms here? Oh, I didn't know this was a hotel. Guess those are for, like, the box. Oh, the box seats. Huh. Russian nesting dolls. Other various sites. Pretty standard. Does beg the question. Search for East artifacts? Interesting.
Oh no, of course it's Vodyanitsa!
Damn it. Where's that guy that's always drunk? Oh. It would be in oh no, there's actually something protected. Oh my god, that is a sheer drop. Okay, yeah, that's fatal. Which get where the cold weather. Oh yeah, that guy might have passed out because of the cold weather. Why did I think of that? Chef Terral. Ah. I want to use his frost fairy flowers to level up. Food carts.
Cryostorm!
Yeah. I do wonder. Huh. There's one here. Ah, we can use this.
Encase!
See. Not knowing when to try to give my capturing sounds missed. No silence. Or not cry. Get to more Stoke. Or Episoke. Alright, so we'll take the train from there up. So I think we have to be on this side of the railroad tracks. Uh-oh. Open carriage door. Or... oh yeah, that's who's singing. Oh, I get my own bar. I guess these must be our stuff. Human trunks. Alright, so I think that's where we want to go. Things can't move very fast, but does that make sense considering how old these rails look? Ding 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 ding. Choo. Wonder if it is Steam or is it something else that's powering this. Now I know this Celestia doesn't let most nations develop technology too powerful without interfering. Isn't it? Oh. What? I recognize this theme. Alright, yay, we made it! Ooh. Not an adventurer or anything, I just want some goods. Out there as soon as the tunnel blasting's done. Entered into Akuro if it's ever come back. Whatever, there are goods out there. Oh god, can I just skip this? I'm happy to be the voice of reason. Blah 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 blah. By the oh yeah, they were eaten by the monster. Blah blah. Yeah. Yes, I'm me adventurer. Me adventure for you. Oh, it's a giant Kraken. Lovely. Guess that makes sense. So we're just gonna have to go out there on our own. Railroad tracks don't exactly end there. Or they must end there. Alright, there it is. just want to get to level 80. Uh-oh. I like the fact we see crashed trains everywhere. That doesn't bode too well.
Is this an answer from this world?
I don't like the fact that we see crashed trains everywhere. Yes. Is that level 50 or 60? Level 60. Level 80. Alright, so I'm abandon something here. Get over here. Great. We'd have to pass through that bottom town. Pass this bottom town. Alright. Guess we have to go there. Oh, carrots. Alright. Have to go. We have to go over here. Rhyme current. What's this? It reads, the House of Hesperds has been no unauthorized entries. Alright. Oh, they cut the bridge. Uh-oh. That's not what we're focusing on. Oh, we're about to lose the map too, so... Actually, do there. Right. Come on, regain some stamina. Catch your breath. Huh? Huh? Invitation? House Hesperides. Pavlina. Ah. House of Hesper. House of Hesperides. Mansion half buried in the snow. Makes Dawn Trail Winery look small. Alright, so there's only one more over here. I think we'll awaken that in all due. Go back and get warm up. Where did the... Oh. Oh my god. Okay, that explains why I'm doing suboptimal damage. Uh-huh. Okay. Could be worse. We could level those things up later. We'll worry about them in a bit. As Dokit said, sword and shield are the best.
We come here often, so we shouldn't stand out. Let's sit here. Now, it's up to Vodyanitsa. Let's see how the conversation goes.
Yes.
Mr. Metia! Over here! Over here!
Ah.
Oh, sorry. I got a little held up on my way here.
All these
Now we have even less time than we planned.
Asnayan twinks look the same.
Go ahead and order some snacks and drinks. Whatever you like. Let me see. According to my schedule, we still have 25 minutes left.
You're really pressed for time today, huh? I was imagining this would be a leisurely chat. If you'd prefer, we can always reschedule for another afternoon when you have more time.
No need. Getting to meet the lead singer is a very precious opportunity for me. I'm not about to pass it up. I've already had to decline your invitation several times because our schedules rarely align. If I don't grab this chance while it's here, who knows when the next one will come around?
Well, it's very kind of you to make time just for me.
Is his scarf
I'm not
alive?
too sure, to be honest. But Snezhnaya's full of weird and wonderful things like that, so people tend not to bat an eye. I'm sure this...
The reason I invited you out for tea and a chat today was to get some feedback from a true fan of the theater.
Well, I genuinely have nothing bad to say. No matter how many times I hear you sing, it never gets old. It always seems fresh and new somehow. Maybe it's
Ooh,
because
that's
the more
good.
times I listen, the more details I notice. Or maybe you simply improve with every performance, delivering it better each time.
Thank you! I'm delighted to hear that! Could you give me any specific examples?
Oh, yeah. The piece you sang today, for example. Beneath the Frozen River? Hey, what's with you? I'm just praising a good performance. I always used to find that such a bleak and lonely song. But the more you listen, the more you realize that it's not as cold and nihilistic as it appears. When you really dig down into it, there's a certain level where you're surprised by the emergence of hope.
Wow, I'm impressed. I didn't expect you to pick up on that. Actually, I only tried out that angle after talking with the composer. Still, Beneath the Frozen River wasn't on today's program.
Oh, really? But it's a classic. You sing it every time.
Almost every time.
Oh, well then. Let me say a few words about that other all-time classic, Flying in the Wind from...
I didn't sing that one today either. My voice wasn't quite up to it, so I switched it out at the last minute.
Oh, but,
Sorry, Mr. Mitya, but you were at the theater today, yes?
No.
Of course I was. Remember? I said hello to all the troupe members before the show started. You, Odette, and the others.
So, what did Odette sing today?
Elegy of the Snow-Winged Goose, of course.
Correct. I see. I see.
Huh?
You find my singing boring, don't you? That's...
No, that's not it. I
Uh-oh.
swear.
How about it's the
All
atom
right.
on him,
I'll be
referencing
straight with
Soviet
you.
nuclear scientists?
I'm sorry. My mind was wandering as you took the stage today. I enjoy
Oh, yeah, he's
watching
got,
your
like,
shows
atoms
because
on
the
him.
exquisite performances
Oh,
stimulate
yeah.
the mind.
He's a
It always sparks some
atomic
inspiration
researcher.
for my research. So, whenever I get stuck at work, I come to the theater for a change of pace. Odette's dance during the elegy of the Snow-Winged Goose today was simply incredible. It got me wondering what she's been going through recently. That look of sheer defiance in the face of utter tragedy? It was so inspiring. I started scribbling in my notebook right away. Not that I made a ton of progress in the grand scheme of things, but I still think it was productive. By the time I snapped out of it, the entire show had finished.
So what you're saying
My.
is, you didn't listen to my singing at all?
Oh,
Unfortunately
God,
not.
no.
I'm sorry. I don't know which is more disrespectful. The fact that I don't always come for the show itself, or the fact that I missed your performance.
Seems
man,
like
you were
things are
digging-
getting a little awkward.
Sir, I have to say to you, you're digging yourself into a grave that you're not going to be able to get out of.
Mitya just stepped into a conversational minefield. If there's one thing Vodyanitsa doesn't like,
Uh-oh.
it's people who show disrespect for her performance.
Oh, I guess we could kiss chat.
This meeting was so hard to set up. Don't tell me it's already falling apart.
No, don't worry, we can save this. We can fix this chat.
It's fine. I suppose this is affirming in its own way. At least,
Oh,
it shows that our performance really touches people's hearts, right? Don't let it bother
oh
you.
God.
It certainly doesn't bother me.
She's showing a lot of restraint.
Oh, okay, she gonna murder
Well,
his ass.
I'll be sure to let Odette
Hello.
know how much you adored
How
her
are you doing?
performance.
Please don't say that. I always love your performances too. It's just that inspiration struck at the wrong time today. I'm usually all ears.
I mean,
I
you
know,
know,
I
as
can
a
tell.
genius,
That's why I value your opinion.
I mean, like, if you
I'm
inspire
sure
a genius,
some people
that
can't
should
stand
be,
it when
like,
others
the
praise their
best
coworkers
compliment
right to
ever.
their face, but not me. No, sir.
Fair enough. I still feel kind of bad though.
So bad.
But you know what I really can't stand? People who only show up to the theater to pretend that they're cultured.
Ooh, this
Makes me
was her.
sick to my stomach.
Okay, lady, you're laying on the apple butter too.
100%. There are too
You
many
think
of those
there.
people around. By the time they're walking out the door, they've forgotten all about the show. What's wrong? You look furious.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you've heard about the boss of the Iskra manufacturing plant. He isn't even a theater investor, but he always demands the same privileges as actual investors.
Oh my.
Box tickets only, premium drinks, even the right to request specific songs.
Well played, Vodyanitsa. Seems like she's harnessing her rage to steer the conversation back on track.
That is smart.
Now that you mention it, I've interacted with that guy before. I gotta say, everyone holds him up as an example of a benevolent businessman, but I don't know. I don't see it.
I don't know.
Yeah, he couldn't care less about what's happening on stage. He's just there to flaunt his social status. I hate that I have to prepare programs for guys like that. What's the big deal with that factory he runs anyway? I asked around a bit and heard some pretty shocking stories. Sounds like he's just another greedy capitalist.
Really? Uh-oh.
Yep, the things people are saying are pretty damning. Low wages, insanely long working hours, equipment running around the clock. And as if that's not bad enough, he also strictly
Yeah, this is
forbids
just
his
before the
employees from
revolution,
giving
isn't
any
it?
kind of interview. Project Stuja has now been extended so many times, we're at the point where crystal rations for the common folk are barely enough to survive on. Yet he even wants to get his greedy hands on them just to boost his own profits. If the rumors are true, he's in serious violation of the law.
Oh my.
Interesting. So you've heard about it too?
What? So it's really true?
Who knows? I've only heard the same rumors you have. But there's no smoke without fire. The Rooster's been coming down on us hard lately, demanding that we track and trace every single batch of Crystal. My coworkers in the Department of Energy have been tearing their hair out over it.
The Rooster? I didn't realize he cared that much.
Yeah. Even though there are no restrictions on Crystal trading, the poor will wind up freezing to death if we let the rich buy as much as they want. That's clearly unfair.
Uh-oh.
Looks like we'll need to arrange an investigation into the Iskra manufacturing plant as soon as possible.
Oh god, this is the beginning of the communist revolution.
I never knew you kept up with current affairs beyond the theater, Miss Vodyanitsa. You really have a heart for the common person. Most Fae in your position have long been indifferent to the plight of humans.
Well, those of us who choose to live in human cities are naturally going to pay attention to any significant upheaval. Isn't the Rooster a Fae himself? I'm just surprised to learn that even someone with as much experience as him is getting so stressed out over Project Stuja. What is the end goal of this project anyway?
This is it. We're finally going there.
I'm sure Mitya can sense on some level that she's fishing for information. But since their conversation is so relaxed, he might just let something slip.
Won't disappear.
It's stressing me out too. If I'd only made better progress with my research, things wouldn't have dragged on this long.
Oh, so your work is related to Project Stuja?
That's right. The Armory Palace needs a brand new energy source. Not the power of the Light Realm and not elemental energy.
Huh?
Right now, the only thing that meets the requirements is the power contained within stellar linchpins. But harnessing that power is costly. Each step of the process requires enormous amounts of Kresnik crystal, from extraction to quantification to attempts at conversion. Progress has been painfully slow, and the team is getting burned out as time goes by. Sometimes, I see people staring into space as if in a trance.
They're pushing
Could it
tech.
be that this new energy source has side effects?
No, it doesn't affect us, because the energy is used for... Okay, I got it. Stop choking me. Sorry, I can't talk about that. I think we're all just exhausted. We've been working ourselves to the bone for so long with so little progress to show for it. It's no wonder people are struggling to stay motivated.
Seems like I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have gotten so mad at you for not paying attention during the show.
Don't worry about it. I count myself lucky, to be honest. I don't envy the people who work closely with the Tsaritsa herself. I'd much rather be in my current position. At least I don't have to shoulder any major responsibilities.
So they're trying to develop a completely new kind of energy.
Nuclear? Actually, that works
Yeah,
for me a lot. Fusion.
Censored by a scarf. Who would have thought?
Oh, dear. It looks like my time is up. I'm afraid I have to leave.
Huh?
I'm so sorry. We ended up barely talking about the theater.
That's okay. It was a pleasure chatting with you, really.
Let's make up for it next time. Yeah, hopefully once the work pressure eases up a little, I'll be able to focus more on the performance, and then we'll have more to discuss. We touched on some confidential issues today. I'd be grateful if you could keep it between us.
That could have gone worse.
Lovely.
Nice job.
Oh, no.
Sorry, routine inspection.
Larry. Oh, no.
Okay, let's go.
Uh-oh.
So he wasn't rushing to get back to work. He must have calculated that Valeri would find him here
Oh,
in
God.
exactly 25 minutes. That's frighteningly accurate.
One of the main duties of the Special Assignments Battalion is to ensure that important figures stick to their schedules.
Oh,
All
God.
right, time for us to get going too. Excuse me, check please.
We'll settle our check too then.
Oh, hello there. Mr. Mitya paid the check before leaving. He also asked me to pass on a message. He said it was an honor to share his tea break with Miss Vodyanitsa and her two friends.
Wait.
So he knew we were here all along? Maybe his work isn't confidential after all.
Ah, smart people typically know what's up.
Vodyanitsa and Alosha have left.
Hi, Mon, how you feeling?
You're back! Here pretty early today.
Yeah, how are you feeling?
Paimon was just gonna mention that. After she woke up today, Paimon felt like her temperature was completely back to normal. But her strength still hasn't returned. Still, there's some good news. Paimon thinks she might have figured out the source of the problem.
What is it?
Like there's some kind of mysterious power affecting Paimon. Paimon's never felt this way before during any of her travels. She only started feeling this way since we arrived in Snezhnaya.
Kind of mysterious power?
That's right. The Armory Palace needs a brand new energy source.
Could that have something to do with this?
What is it? You're making that face again. You know, the one you get whenever you have a light bulb moment?
Let me tell you what I found about today. Power thing.
So, they're trying to develop a new energy source here? And you think that might be why Paimon's feeling unwell?
Yeah.
Well, Mitya denied that the energy they're researching has any side effects. Although, he did say that people working on the project have been having issues with their concentration and short-term memory. And even so, those are completely different symptoms from Paimon's.
Can you sense where it's coming from?
It's pretty faint, so it's kind of hard to tell. But, if anything, it seems like it's coming from roughly the same direction as the Armory Palace.
Lovely.
Sure, Paimon's with you there. But how, though? The robot only has a limited amount of intel.
The Schnezzelgrad Vechi.
Great point! They argue about Project Stuja every day. If we could sit in on one of their sessions, we might pick up some new leads.
I need to write a letter to Aloysha.
Good idea! Oh yeah, while you were out, Paimon tried all the yummiest looking desserts in the Potvoria restaurant. This
How
one
much is
seemed
that
right
going?
up your alley. So, Paimon saved some for you. Come try it once you finish writing your
Waffles.
letter.
Lovely. Alright.
Alosha replied. He says that we won't be able to speak at the Vetcha, but he can arrange for us to attend as visitors.
Lovely. Good to know.
Time to get ready. Then head to the Snezhnograd Vetcha.
One thing that I will, perhaps.
You called?
Oh, what? Already set up. Oh god, how bad are these? Alright, could be worse. Could be on fire. That's the Gradvetchi.
News every Snezhnayan citizen cares about. Surely you'd like to know too.
So I would drag Xiao Xiao along.
Miss Vodyanitsa, prima donna of the Korolievsky troupe. What a surprise meeting you here. Will you be sitting in on a session of the Vetcha?
Sorry, I'm not taking interviews today. Oh good, you're here. The session's about to begin. Let's get inside.
Please wait, Miss Vodyanitsa. Could you introduce me to your new friend?
Ah. Nope, no comment. Jasna Gradvetchi. Puccinella.
In summary, the energy management commitments made for the outgoing period have been delivered upon. Furthermore, both the production and consumption of Kresnik Crystal show clear signs of stabilizing. The relevant agencies have assessed the present circumstances and determined that the status quo can be sustained until the next period. For detailed statistics, I would refer you to the industry reports that have been distributed to all persons present.
What does that mean?
It should also be noted that while
so
the
we got
recent
the furries, we got
blizzards
the
have led to a
Ellison,
significant increase in people's energy expenses,
the humans.
this is strictly a short-term phenomenon associated with a remotely located monster.
Why does it sound like something
Her
that would actually be said in the
Majesty the
Soviet
Tsaritsa
Union?
is giving her full attention to this matter. We should have every confidence that it will be dealt with swiftly and conclusively. A financial report on disaster relief is also present in this report, courtesy of Pantalone.
They cover the same old ground every single time. The rooster never seems to mind, but everyone else is getting tired of it. There's a general lack of trust. People aren't seeing any tangible benefits that affect them directly. Of course, none of that will be reflected in any of the reports on the
Because
table.
you can't really quantify
Yeah,
dissatisfaction.
if it weren't for these hard copy documents, I could have at least made something up.
Why are you still
Oh,
here?
don't mind me. I'm just out here trying to hit my interview quotas. Bring out the kvass. Ever read it? Best-selling newspaper in town.
If I remember correctly, you guys don't even have a sales permit. You have to sell from stalls on the street.
Okay then. Best-selling street stall newspaper in town. Still counts.
He drinks a thing of vodka.
Order! We will now open the floor to the representatives. If there are no further substantive issues to discuss, we will then proceed to a vote on this motion.
Snezhnaya has a long tradition of treating members of the Fatui armed forces and their dependents favorably. But recent surveys shows that Fatui families in remote areas have access to 15% less crystal than the average civilian family in Snezhnograd. It's been said many times before, but it bears repeating now. There needs to be a clear and consistent rationale behind how crystal is allocated, or we will soon face immense public backlash.
Perhaps you wouldn't need to keep repeating yourself if you would hear me out for once. I say again, true consistency exists only in principle. In the real world, fairness is relative. You appear to treat resource allocation as a simple function of production and population. So what about when the equipment used in production breaks down? Have you factored that into your equation? And do you even know how long it's been since Snezhnaya last conducted a census?
If I knew the answers to questions like that, I'm sure I'd be a very wealthy man. And I doubt I'd be going by child. I'd like to bring the focus back to the specific issue I raised. Or do you wish to deny that favorable treatment for Fatui dependents is our long-standing policy?
Like a real politician.
It's easy to be a critic when there's no accountability. That seems to be a running theme in the anti-Project Stuja cohort. Defeat the ringleader and all other problems will magically resolve themselves. That's what they seem to think. But in case you aren't aware, not one jot in my report would change whether Project Stuja continues or not.
So you have no intention whatsoever of finding a solution to this problem?
On the contrary, I'm the only one here who ever brings solutions.
Child opened by speaking up for the armed forces. Regrator struck back with style and a war of words ensued.
Okay, you'd be a lovely,
Our reporter was live on the scene to
politician.
get the audience's reaction as it all unfolded. Who do you support?
Oh, this sums up being a journalist in America right about now.
The people have spoken. Child received raucous applause from the crowd as he pushed Regrator onto his back foot with a relentless barrage of questions. It had to be seen to be believed.
Now you see why they don't have a sales permit.
Oh, yellow journalism.
However this reporter wants to spin things, I haven't forgotten that Tartaglia was representing the Northland Bank when we first met in Liyue. So surely, their relationship can't always have been this strained.
You two are getting off topic. Let's focus on what the data is saying.
Mr. Pantalone, may I speak on your behalf?
Oh, please do. I'm more than happy to save my breath.
Shut up, nerd.
Crystal distribution policy undergoes modifications with each new period. The ultimate goal being to find the most reasonable method of allocation, which I believe is what Mr. Tartaglia also seeks. But I fear many may have been misled on this topic by extremist activists. To clarify, Project Stuja is not the root cause of the problem. It is merely a framework for resource distribution.
No, it is not.
The most recent reports all point to Snezhnaya's
I don't
resilience
know.
and adaptability during this
Some
period
things
of
just happen.
fine-tuning, and give clear indications that a distribution framework is improving with each iteration.
Guilty.
To make drastic adjustments without first considering the risks would likely do more harm than good. It would be a waste of the hard-won experience we've gained to date.
Renowned scholar of finance, Arapov spoke up to clarify
Something tells me
the
this
fiscal
one,
logic,
every named
clearly
NPC,
alluding to social
you know,
organizations
clearly
like
has
the
some,
Rokot in his words.
does some things. Clearly evil.
With the notorious Lelex still active to this day, should the Rokot be held responsible? No. There is someone else to blame.
Where'd you get
just
Rokot?
rephrasing what Mr. Pantalone said. The Rokot are the critics he accuses of taking no responsibility for their actions.
Okay.
As for Lilac, you won't have heard of him yet. He's currently the most famous member of the Rokot. Well, more like infamous.
Oh, great.
Ending Project Stuja has become an obsession for him. Unlike the more decent ones among us, he believes that votes in the Vetcha are all that matter. So whether it's threats, coercion, or bribery, he'll use whatever means necessary to get people to change their vote.
Wow.
And
Like a
since
true
we're already on
politician.
the subject, what do you think of Lelek's methods? Are you for or against?
I suspect there's more to
whatever
the story.
is, his actions benefit us all. We stand with Lelek.
At least someone here wants to take this discussion seriously. I've been considering that issue myself. What you really need is more precise regional data, right? I think it would be easiest to let the Fatui handle it, since they're already in charge of Crystal shipments anyway. We may as well get them to collect some data while they're at it. Whatever you need, you can ask the Fatui to look into it for you. In terms of supervision, I think the Druzhna would be a good fit. I had hoped to discuss this with Miss Vesna, but sadly, she's not present.
I will be happy to take a note of your suggestions and present them to Commander Vesna for a decision upon her return. The Commander has always taken a keen interest in Project Stuja. However, given the Druzhna's demanding workload, I'm afraid it may prove difficult for them to provide any practical support.
Let us refrain from jumping to conclusions until a concrete and actionable plan is in place.
My apologies, Lord Rooster.
There are numerous issues to
Lord
address
Rooster?
here, including manpower, time sensitivity, and reporting lines.
Oh, God.
Nevertheless, I support drafting a proposal. Follow the usual procedure, and it can be raised as a new motion for all parties to evaluate at the appropriate time.
In that case, I'd like to share one thought before
Royal
the proposal
Energy
is drafted.
Commission of Shiznaya?
The issue of time sensitivity was raised just now, which I presume relates to the official reports. In fact, the Energy Commission already collects regular statistics on each urban center and its surrounding area. Would these be of any use?
That's a good idea. I read every issue of Sviet Lolaidovka's report, and although my focus is mostly on the section about equipment operation, the energy consumption statistics also yield a lot of insights.
Be that as it may, does no one see an issue with using local data to determine Crystal quotas? In the long term, it seems like a very risky solution.
Not if they are used purely for reference. So long as we have the report from the Northland Bank's headquarters to corroborate it, no one will be able to fool me.
Very well, then. It appears that this arrangement is acceptable to all parties.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
The members reached a provisional consensus on the issue of improving treatment for Fatui soldiers.
I have no idea why she... You notice the word jotted a few words, like crossing everything out, starting a fresh
Today,
paragraph.
the prima donna of the Korailyevsky troupe attended a session of the Snezhnograd Vetcha in the company of a dashing young man.
Oh, no.
The question on all our minds is, what is the true nature of their relationship?
Write anything like that again, and I'm revoking your permission to interview the troupe. Got it?
Oh, Lord. Incessant energy to healthcare technology in the industry. Oh, God. Norman Mironova.
Now then, if there are no further contributions from those present, we shall proceed to the final vote.
Hey, check it out!
That Chuganov?
What made him vote against? Why not?
The votes have been tallied. Those in favor of continuing Project Stuja total 61%, securing a clear majority.
That was too close. The margin has shrunk yet again. Chuganov was a huge loss.
I'll bet Lelek is behind this. I wonder how Pulcinella will respond this time.
Chuganov. I see. Lelik strikes again.
Yes, go, Lelik. Once Project Stuja is defeated, our unwavering support at Bring Out the Kvass will finally pay off when we make our comeback. I can taste our victory already!
In accordance with the result of this vote, Project Stuja will remain in effect until the next Vecha period. Finally, may I remind us all, we debate only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation. May the aurora shine ever on, and the tundra always stand firm. The session is concluded.
Lovely. That was the most interesting political debate I've seen in decades. Besides the Malaysian parliament building where they literally like fist fight, but you know, that's some good parliament right there.
I have to say, I really wasn't expecting Chukhanov to vote against Project Stuja.
Why?
Well, in principle, Snezhnaya's business and political elites ought to be the ones least likely to oppose it. As we heard, Project Stuja is basically just a resource distribution framework that requires everyone to cut back during the winter. But even if the policy got cancelled, the Tsaritsa's energy needs wouldn't suddenly go down. The extra demand from the public would have to be filled from somewhere. So logically, the factories would have to take the hit.
So that explains a lot.
I got a letter from Mr. Mitya just before today's session. He said he's confirmed that there are issues around overtime and excessive energy consumption at the Iskra manufacturing plant. In a situation like this, once the Rooster receives the report, he'll order the factory to halt production and submit to an investigation before issuing a penalty. But that's a week-long process, and thus didn't make it onto the Vecha agenda this time. I don't think he suspects anything so far.
So what does that mean?
Exactly. And as you know, he's a very selfish person. I was originally gonna try and flip him after he received notice of the official sanctions.
Why?
My plan was to convince him that the whole thing was completely unfair. Rather than just sit back and take the hit while his factory stopped production, he'd be better off voting to end Project Stuja. At least that way, no one else would be able to make any money either, because all the factories would suddenly have more limited energy to work with. But now, he's already voted against it, which means someone must have used more forceful means to change his vote. Just like with everyone else.
You mean Lelik?
No one knows why Lelik is so obsessed with ending Project Stuja, but by the looks of it, he's inching closer and closer to success.
Lelik must have strong motivations, given how he'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal. Maybe he knows the full truth of Project Stuja. Maybe my next step should be to focus on him.
What could Lelik know, and what could Project Stuja be besides stopping the Fatui?
For the rest of the day, shall we head out?
Hey, comrade. I noticed you were here during the debate.
Oh, no.
I didn't take you for a political enthusiast.
No, just watching.
Greetings, Harbingers. I just happen to have some free time today, and
Odette must have introduced you.
I'll leave you to catch up.
Blah, blah, blah,
Sure.
blah, blah, blah.
Break a leg and all that.
Blah, blah, blah,
Thought
blah,
it
blah,
might
blah,
be
blah,
fun to
blah.
check out the Vecha, did you? Things are never that simple with you, Traveler. There's no way you're here for kicks and giggles.
Oh,
Someone
yeah.
called Lelik.
To some, he's a captivating enigma. To others, he's the bane of their existence.
Lovely.
No one ever thought that some anonymous nobody from the Rokot could cause such a stir.
Yeah, start digging around.
You want to look into Lelik? Then I'm sure his days of anonymity are numbered. What do you think, Sandrone?
Fine by me, I guess. If the Traveler actually manages to expose Lelik, it'll be doing Pulcinella a favor. In return, it seems fair to let him in on what we've learned so far.
Ooh, do tell.
My thoughts exactly. Sharing is caring, after all. Head back to Glupov and grab the files on Lelik. It's easier to just pull the records than go through the rigmarole of getting the Traveler a visitor's permit.
As you command, child, sir.
In that case, since we're going to be waiting anyway, I'll have someone brew a pot of black tea.
Oh, that sounds nice.
One common thread among the many incidents Lelik has been involved in is that the victims are all too scared to share any real information about him. Clearly, he must have threatened them in some way. His modus operandi is to silently infiltrate the scene and leave a threatening letter behind. But neither the letters nor the crime scenes ever yield any clues to his identity. So all these files have to offer are short statements by the people affected. They don't give us a lot to go on.
If nothing else, it shows we're dealing with a trained professional who's versed in counter surveillance.
Yes,
what does that mean?
And to that point, he often strikes in highly secure locations. The victims are high-ranking and influential people who take their personal security very seriously. Somehow, Lelik slips right into their rooms without making a sound. There's never any eyewitnesses. If he can get in and out undetected, it means he can strike without warning. Not that that's ever happened so far, but the thought is enough to scare these people sleepless. It's hard to believe that a human being could pull this off flawlessly every time. So they switched the focus of the investigation to Faye. Unfortunately, no one's found anything yet.
You couldn't pull it off?
Don't underestimate me. Although, truth be told, I'd probably find it hard not to blow my cover. Direct confrontation is more my style.
We haven't ruled out the possibility of Lelik being human. It's just, there can only be a handful of people in all of Teyvat who'd fit the profile. Faye, on the other hand, plenty would have the ability, but few would have the motive.
So like Tartaglia?
No, not as strong as me. You'll never find the culprit with criteria like that. Let's go with a little weaker than me.
Skark?
There's no denying that Master is strong, but meticulous. We can only hope.
Oh, it's Neuvillette on there.
He's just trying to find a reference point. Stop getting fixated on who's stronger than who.
But that's the most important thing. In my opinion, anyway.
What does that mean? How about Odette?
Yeah, that seems about right. Her skills are solid, and she's always calm under pressure.
But
except she's Fatui,
would
so the
Odette
likelihood
really
of her
turn
working against us is pretty low.
But
yeah, much more
don't the
accurate
Fatui
than your
have the
previous
ability to act
example, at least.
autonomously?
No, wait a moment. Maybe we should interrogate that assumption.
What do you mean? Which assumption?
Her Fatui identity doesn't necessarily exonerate her. And when you think about it, the Rokot would be precisely what she needs to conceal her identity.
Plus, she wouldn't need to be such a pro at covering her tracks. She'd already know where the Fatui will be and when. So she could choose the perfect time to act.
Lovely.
Oh, yikes. I was just thinking out loud. Why is this starting to sound like such a convincing theory? Still, what reason could Odette possibly have for trying to call off Project Stuja?
Arlecchino would be the best person to ask.
What Arlecchino
She knows
know?
that Rosaline used to open up to her in private about her struggles with Odette. As I'm sure you can imagine, Arlecchino is quite a lot better with children than Rosaline was. She gave her some tips on how to handle the situation, and Rosaline managed to reach a settlement with Odette before leaving. So I suppose there were at least no lifelong regrets left behind. Beyond that, I don't know the details about that side of things. But I do know that Odette definitely has a motive to hold a grudge against Project Stuja. The reason being, her father passed away during the early stages of the project. That was back before it had been named Project Stuja, when things were still being worked out. But in essence, it's remained the same ever since.
The more you know. Rosaline was always so self-centered. I never understood why she started paying so much attention to Odette.
How do you not even know about this?
Is that such a surprise? If you cast your mind back, you may remember that Rosaline and I weren't exactly close. We had tea together a few times, but that was about it.
Odette's past is no secret. Her father was a Fatus and her mother was a very famous ballerina. On the surface, it looks like she followed right in her parents' footsteps. But the truth is quite a different story. After her father passed away on a mission, her mother was overcome with grief. She broke her leg during a performance and could never dance again. Odette was only interested in ballet at the time, but this tragedy left the family with both breadwinners gone. They could barely make ends meet. Per Capitano's policy, family members of Fatui who died in the line of duty had to be appropriately accommodated and provided with adequate assistance. So, regardless of how Rosaline may have felt about it, it fell to her to resolve the issue of Odette's family's livelihood. In the end.
Right, because the alternative would have been a one-off compensation payment, I guess. In that sense, joining up was definitely the better option. Still, she must have had mixed feelings about it, right? If she doesn't even like the Fatui.
It's just a theory. A possibility. But as a motive for Odette to become Lelik, it holds up. That said, I have no idea where Odette's head is at right now, or what her conflict with Rosaline was about. Plenty of people were on bad terms with Rosaline. I have no intention of trying to figure it all out.
Lovely. So Senora actually want to mend her relationship with Odette.
Yes, but there's not much point in discussing that now.
Yeah, back to Lelik. Since our investigations so far have turned up next to nothing, we've got nothing to lose by trying a new angle. Funnily enough, Tonya and I had actually made plans to go to the theater tomorrow to watch Odette's rehearsal. Unfortunately, thanks to this Lelik situation, I'll be stuck working overtime again. Which means you can go in my place. No point wasting the ticket. Plus, you'll get to meet Tonya.
What's the rehearsal
Spirit
for?
Seeker. Quite the classic ballet. It was passed down through Odette's mother's family for generations, though it hasn't been performed in years.
Really?
But Odette's been practicing it diligently, and it's finally ready for a return to the stage. Excitement is through the roof. Tickets for the official performance sold out long ago.
Tonya's excited for it too. She's desperate to see it no matter what. Personally, it's not really my kind of thing, but since she's my little sister, I had to figure something out.
I've actually seen it several times before. The story's pretty straightforward. The lead character follows a trail of clues left behind by a spirit, gradually recovering her memories along the way. It's a tale of love and regret. So not exactly reinventing the wheel, at least by today's standards. But when that classic melody kicks in, it's not an easy dance.
In that case, I think that even if she is Lelik, we should wait until her performance is over before we respond. I'll let you take it from here, comrade.
Only I had been born in a romantic time like that.
Romantic time like what? There's nothing romantic about the 2020s. Alright. Return back to the restaurant. I do wonder... Uh-oh. So, would Odette really screw over to the Fatui? Sir, I need you to arrest this father and son here. They're too close to my room. Peasants.
Sounds like you made a ton of progress today. It's good that everything's going so smoothly. Next step is to head back to the theater and get a clear answer from Odette.
Could be easier said than done.
Either way, Paimon doesn't get the sense that she's a bad person. Sure, she might have done some pretty extreme things, but Paimon bet she has her reasons. Maybe this is going too far, but like, with everything she's managed to do so far, Wouldn't it make more sense in theory to be even more, you know, heavy-handed? Why leave a letter when she could, well, we know there are plenty of other ways to keep people in line, right? The point is, she could have gone further, but she didn't. So, if it is her, she's got some principles at least.
I want to believe in her too.
Well, all you can do is follow the facts wherever they lead. No change, really. But that thing Paimon told you about yesterday? Paimon feels like she can sense it more clearly now. Hearing you talk about your day makes Paimon itch for an adventure. If only she could be there with you so we could experience it all together.
Yeah, I wish you could be there too. I'm not used to adventuring alone. But don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this.
Guess it's just one of those things. Never mind. Paimon will behave herself and keep resting.
Yes, ma'am. We gotta relax.
If Odette is Lelik, she may well have inside information on Project Stuja. Her father was involved with the project's early implementation and tragically died in the process. Now, she's dedicated herself to bringing it to an end. It's hard to imagine she could have gotten this far without knowing anything at all about the Tsaritsa's true intentions. When she spoke to us as a member of the Fatui, how much did she let on? And how much was she hiding?
I don't know.
Only time will tell. Maybe tomorrow, everything will be answered.
Good idea.
It's snowing. Could be a tough day ahead. Make sure you wrap up warm tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. All right. While we rest there, I believe that we can. Uh-oh, waited too. Alright then. I'm gonna go interrogate that lady. Though I am questioning, if she was part of it, then why the hell would she, why the hell would she do what she's gotta do? No, move. No restaurant. Ooh, the bulletin board. There's no grad. Oh, when I was young, there were RPGs everyone looked on frozen earth. Chesso guide for local apprentice. Want to watch a show? Oh god. Ruz, theater fan from Fontaine. The theater entrance. Scammers. Are charlatans. Oh, expensive. More doesn't grow on trees. Little puppy doesn't stop rolling around since we got home. That's some more Rose Hound. He hates me. Night after the snow. Bring the puppy to me. Puppy likes you. But there was some funny reference.
I can't drink. Why don't we go for a fire water to warm up? Buy some more clothes? So cold. Why don't we go for a fire water to warm up? I can't drink. Maybe we should just buy some more clothes? So cold. Why don't we go for a fire water to warm up? I can't drink. Maybe we should just buy some more clothes? So cold. Why don't we go for a fire water to warm up? I can't drink.
The vest. We're looking. Hold on, wait. We're looking for the Vestnik. Where's the Vestnik? Somewhere called the Vestnik. Kind of news. The Vestnik. Oh no, wait. Oh yes. Okay. Oh yes. Oh yes, it might. Yes, it might actually be this. Hold on. Torchlight books. My weapon broke. Basically, universe press my send projects to Vestnik is always open to manuscript submission. Generous illumination provided. The restaurant full of borscht. Yeah. That's my send projects to Oh. Okay, it just repeats.
Can I get you anything?
No, Mr. Walrus, you may not. Oh, listen.
You all miss the good times.
Hold on. I'm trying to find something. Trying to find some. Oh yeah.
In case.
Oh yeah.
The strongest warrior?
All right. I think we found it. All right. Apparently, there's a funny newspaper article someone wants me to read. You can only buy it at a train station, apparently. I don't know. Apparently, there. Oh. Oh. Freight train I-30, Mr. Turkin. Alright. Grand Duke. Viscounts. Hire urgently, top pay. Grand Duke DM Auditor's Office, seek to employ private guards and prepare to offer generous compensation to student candidates. Since what above was the best my servant correct, I fired him as soon as sufficient. He had no culture, no sense, was very, very stupid. No, everything below is going to be the Grand Duke. There's our favorite Grand Duke. Oh god. Wait. No, oh god. Oh god, this is going to get me in so much trouble. I built a fountain. It is enormous. Without question, it is the most beautiful fountain on Snezhnaya. Even the most beautiful in all of Tibet. Better than, like, the Fountain of Lucine. Much better. Everybody's talking about it. Then some horrible Tagalda got into my fountain. From Fontaine. They made the water look ugly. It was a total disaster. Very sad, but I fixed it. I did what no one else was brave enough to do. I drained the fountain and painted the bottom with beautiful, bright paint. After that, it looked incredible. So incredible. Then the idiots on the Snezhnaya ruined everything. There was something very wrong with their brains, by the way. They knew the paint would feed the Tagalda, but did they tell me? No, of course not. Soon, there were more Tagalda than ever. Total disaster. But don't worry, I fixed that too. I always do. I poured a large amount of bleach into the fountain, and it became clear again. I won. A historic victory, like no one's ever seen. But the thugs from the Rocote are still not giving up. They want to destroy everything. My big, beautiful paint has started peeling. My servants say the bleach caused it, but that is obviously fake news. Totally fake. The truth is simple. Those losers are sneaking into my manor at night and tearing the paint up with their filthy, poor people hands. Embarrassing. So embarrassing. These paint-scraping lunatics will be found, and we're going to lock them all up. To make sure that I'm going to spend a super great deal of money hiring the biggest, toughest, strongest warriors money can buy. And a very, very great deal of money. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Oh god. Oh no. Oh. No. Uh-oh. Oh lord. No. He's hiring private security to go take them out. Oh lord. Alright then, time to head over to that theater. To the theater! Pretty.
Ooh, it sure is cold today.
Oh my.
I wonder how much heavier the snow's gonna get. Here to see Odette? I just need to see your tickets for the preview.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you. I'll hold on to your tickets. Come on in. It's
I don't
freezing
trust that. Why
outside.
would you hold on to them? Something about that doesn't rub me the right way. Why would he hold on to the tickets?
I think I'll leave the Lelic question until after the show.
Oh, they're going to eject me. They took my damn ticket.
Child said he was originally going to come with Tonya. So I'm guessing Tonya's already here somewhere. Is there anyone here who looks like a Tonya? Look, Mr. Chuganov's back again by the looks of it. Oh, and is that Mitya? And that Fatui officer, Valeri. Guess he must be playing cat and mouse with Mitya again. Oh no, it looks like the show's starting in a...
Uh-oh. His scarf is alive. I'm gonna write down. What was that?
Hello, members of the audience. I'm a staff member here at the theater. Today's performance was a very special one for us, as it marks the first attempt in a long time to revive the classic Snezhnayan ballet,
Oh, they have a camera.
Spirit Seeker. To commemorate this occasion, we would love to take a group photo of the cast, crew, and audience members present today.
Oh, that her? We know that.
All right, everyone, huddle in a little more.
Oh, that is a
Now,
custom looking
look at
NPC.
the camera. 1, 2, 3.
Probably is her. Yeah, she's a custom NPC and looks very Snezhnayan. Probably her.
Are you quite satisfied, Mr. Energy Scientist? I rather hope you don't have any other escape plans to add to my workload today.
Ha!
What are you talking about, Sarge? This was simply my way of inviting you to watch Miss Odette's new show with me. And wasn't the performance spectacular? In the future, I heartily encourage you to take a leaf out of my book.
Yeah, these two are going to be shipped together, aren't they?
To enrich your time outside of
and
work.
They called
was
it
indeed
puppy
a fine
love.
performance, but I must correct you on one point.
Oh, I guess
this is
they'll
not
never know.
time outside of work. These are working hours.
Working hours and non-working hours are just a social construct. Human technology can never advance if we're too rigid in our thinking, Sarge.
You look a lot like. Oh.
Already?
You look a lot like
I
Einstein
mean,
with that hair.
I was kind of hoping to soak up the atmosphere for a little longer, but... No. Okay, guess I'm pushing my luck.
Or that other
Didn't
one.
seem like too much to ask, but fair enough. Off we go then, Sarge. Back to the land of working hours. Lead the way.
You're Tonya.
That has to be her. She's the only person in the audience around Tonya's age. Excuse me. Are you Tonya? Huh? Your brother's busy today, so I took his ticket. Don't worry about him. He's fine.
Oh, okay. Sorry for the trouble.
What's wrong?
No, I'm fine. It's nothing.
Oh.
Maybe she caught a cold on the way here because of the weather.
What is the
I haven't
weather?
seen snow like this in a long, long time. It's most unusual.
I know. It's completely white out there. You can barely see a thing.
Let's wait it out for now. You'd be lucky not to freeze to death in this weather, let alone find your way.
Well, look at that. Maybe we shouldn't be in such a rush to get back after all. What do you think?
Hush, Einstein.
Let's wait and see.
Why do you need to take it so seriously? Fate has given us this wonderful chance to take a break. We owe it to ourselves to make the most of it.
Come to think of it, there's a small inn not far from here that always keeps plenty of extra blankets on hand for guests. I know the route well. Shall I head over and borrow a few blankets? That way, anyone in a hurry can wrap up warm for the journey.
Sir, there's really no need to go to all that trouble.
Hey, it's no trouble at all. Wait here, I'll be right back.
Gonna die, isn't he? He's gonna get whacked.
What a kind gentleman. Very good. My wife and daughter are waiting for me at home, so I shall be heading back as soon as I get my blanket.
Oh, hush. We all know you're super with the secretary.
Are you expecting
Mr.
us to go back
Business
to the Armory
Executive.
Palace wrapped in blankets too?
Don't worry about that. I made arrangements in advance. Should I not return to the Armory Palace within 3.5 hours after Operation Showtime begins,
Operation
an
Showtime?
armed
What the
squad
hell
will
does
be
that
sent
mean?
to collect us.
Eh?
They will escort us back. You are one of our key military personnel, so any weather-related risks must be eliminated.
Operation Showtime? So, wait. Every single time you drag me back to work when I sneak out, it's a whole official operation? I gotta say, you've really turned this into quite a moral dilemma for me.
Hush, Einstein.
It's snowing pretty hard out there. I think you should stay here for now. You seem a little under the weather.
Sure. My brother might come pick me up in a bit anyway.
That's good to note.
Time to get to work. I should head backstage and find Odette. I need to look her in the eye and ask her about Lelik.
Excuse me, are you looking for someone?
Or, Odette.
A fan, I'm guessing? Today is just a dress rehearsal, so sorry, but that area is currently off limits to everyone except the cast and crew.
Bad timing.
I think you
What
got
happened
froze.
to the gentleman who went to fetch the blankets? How has he still not returned?
I was thinking the same
businessman,
thing.
A
It's still
mercenary,
snowing very hard.
and a factory
Do
owner.
you think, whatever the reason for his delay, I must say I hate nothing more than people who make empty promises and fail to deliver. Well, I have to treat my employees like that on occasion, but that's different.
Oh, hush. Don't get a safe face in front of all these folks. We're all stuck in the same situation.
You seem anxious, Mr. Valeri.
It's been nearly 4 hours since I left the armory. The army should have arrived to extract us by now. They know how much I despise tardiness and disrupted plans. There's simply no reason that they shouldn't have shown up by now, barring exceptional circumstances.
Surely a snowstorm like this one counts as such.
Few things in this world can stop the Snezhnayan army, Mr. Mitya. And a snowstorm is certainly not one of them.
Why don't you go out and take a look? They might be right outside, waiting for your orders before they dare come in.
An absurd hypothesis. I have no intention of leaving your side for even a moment until I have escorted you back to the Armory Palace.
This doesn't look like an ordinary snowstorm to me. That guy who left earlier, it looked like he just vanished into thin air. Either that, or my eyes were playing tricks on me.
A man-eating snowstorm? Come on. Night hasn't even fallen yet. Spare us the ghost stories.
Where did your performers go?
Traveler, didn't know you were coming today. How come you didn't say anything? Oh, right.
Odette.
I assumed you were... Whoa, that's quite a snowstorm out there. I've been working
Why
backstage
does everyone
this
here
whole
look
time,
tired?
so I didn't even notice.
Is weather like this?
Yeah, snow like this. I'm sure I've seen it out in the wild before, but never in the city. Actually, I take that back. I don't think I've seen snow this bad even in the wild. This is something else.
If even Alosha thinks snow like this isn't normal.
We can't stay cooped up here forever. Someone needs to go out and take a look.
Can I go with you?
I have plenty of experience with snowstorms.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh,
Everyone by the door. Careful not to let the snow soak into your shoes.
Heading out, my man? Be careful.
I've been told the snowstorm eats people alive.
Oh, hush.
Thanks for the advice.
It looks like he's got like a wolf or husky.
He's back! He's back! How was it? What's going on out there?
Did you see any soldiers patrolling the area?
Something about this storm isn't right. There's no one out there. I didn't see a This isn't your average snowstorm. I suspect it might be related to recent events.
Are you serious? So all of us are trapped here now? That sounds a little far-fetched to me.
You want to go outside and see? I, for one, am not risking my neck in that weather.
This just turned from...
We can only hope that our friend who went to fetch the blankets just ditched us and went home.
Is it really that bad? But my daughter, I won't be able to read her a bedtime story tonight.
Oh, hush.
Huh? What are you all still doing here?
Yeah, there's something...
Whoa, it's snowing hard. So now we're stuck here? Oh, this is terrible. Luckily,
Oh, it's like that Steven Spielberg film,
today, so there aren't
store
too
one,
many people
The
here.
Mist.
On the bright side, the theater's always well stocked with supplies. If the snow still doesn't let up as we get into the evening, you can spend the night here, everyone. At least, I assume that's all right? Odette?
Fine by me.
This seems like a sensible backup plan under the circumstances. My thanks to the theater for being so accommodating.
What are you staring outside and praying for, my man? You anxious to get home too?
Oh, Your Majesty the Tsaritsa, I beg you, please do not let tonight's snowstorm stop. This is a golden opportunity to spend the night.
I think I've changed my mind.
Haha.
Sir, if you so much as look at us funny, you'll be seeing stars in a whole other way. Behave yourself, or you'll be begging for that blizzard.
It's getting colder. We need to keep the indoor temperature up. Close the door and lock it tight.
We don't have to lock it, we just close it. Yeah, can we just lock it and call it a day? Exceptionally, relative stakes, regular theater goer, knowing well. Oh, Osha. Aleatar, remember the Rakat. Mercenary. Chuganov. Anya. So often this is the first time I actually met a person. Me, the fourth ascender. Traveler from beyond the stars. Odette, ballerina of the Korolevsky troupe. Fair lady. Valerie. Vodyanitsa. Yeah. This scarf makes up for it. Ah, yes. You? How about you? Rampana. Nice photograph. I mean, you have these private rooms. Can't hold people up. Women and the elderly and the children get the bed. Plenty of couches for the gentlemen. Restrooms are to be accommodated. Food is to be handed out in rotation stock. Standard rationing.
How are you feeling?
I'm fine. Sorry to worry.
Child must take great care of his sister.
You know, I'm stuck in a strange place thanks to a snowstorm. Having to spend the night with a bunch of interesting
Certainly a novel experience.
It's like one of...
Look after yourself.
Sounds like asthma almost. Or
My husband has major trust issues. To him, I doubt even this snowstorm is a good enough excuse for me to stay out all night.
That's the price of marrying into wealth. You'll get used to it. I'm not about to stop you if you want to leave. But don't drag me along. Hello? Can I help you?
they're not married.
And then there's the aristocrats. Easiest of all to deal with.
I don't. Do tell.
Because nothing horrifies them more than the thought of a cheap, coarse rope leaving creases on their precious million more coat. They'll do whatever you ask to avoid that fate.
Unexpected, but funny nonetheless. Tell me another one.
Well, look at that. I got myself a new listener. Hey there. Let me introduce myself. The name's Shram, and I'm a mercenary. The kind that gets paid to do odd jobs for rich folks.
And I am Chuganov, an entrepreneur. If my name is unfamiliar to you, you will no doubt have heard of my factory, the renowned...
Are you really that famous, Mr. Chuganov? How come I've never heard your name before?
Yeah, I never heard you.
Excuse me? Is that a joke? Or are you being serious?
Oh, I'll have to ask my rope later. He's probably tied up more entrepreneurs than I've ever heard of.
Oh, so he holds them hostage for money. God, it's your hired muscle.
This is highly irregular. A delay of over an hour during an operation.
Sarge, the day you learn to let go and just enjoy moments like this is the day you'll finally understand.
You're too lax to be a scientist.
Why, hello, sir. I believe you were the one sitting at a nearby table back at Podvorye restaurant. Any friend of the theater's star performers is a friend of mine. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mitya from the Energy Commission.
Ah, like from the Atomic Energy Commission.
Greetings. Major Valeri, head of the Special Assignments Battalion. Armory Palace Royal Grenadier Guards, 1st Regiment. I am here to ensure Mr. Mitya's personal safety.
Mr. Traveler, I cannot help but notice that Miss Odette is stealing I've racked my brains, but I can't think of anything I might have... What?
You racked those brains.
You mean I really did do something to upset her? Well...
So, Mr. Mitya, is your work related to Project Stuja?
Yes, that's right. The higher-ups in the Fatui transferred me from the Energy Commission to the Armory Palace because they wanted me... Really? I can't even talk about that? Pretty sure it counts as part of my private life. All right, I won't say anything.
Ah. Censorship. Physical form.
I don't think it's ever been this lively backstage. Hey, have you seen Chuganov?
I'm with you. This could...
Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to coax some more intel.
For the Rokad, or just...
There are other people.
Yeah, don't say the R word, including the, I don't know, the head guard of the Fatui right there.
I have to say, even though today was a rehearsal and there were some hiccups along the way...
I couldn't agree more. Especially considering the weight of the subject matter. Do you think we were coming on too strong?
What about you? What did you think of today's performance?
Be a new candidate.
That's fair. I'll make sure to save a ticket for you when the show's
It's hard to do ballet.
This doesn't seem like the time or place to bring up the
So unfair. Talk about double standards.
Hush, theater boy.
Now it looks like I've been spotted. You know Mitya too?
No, I don't. I just have a feeling that he might be dangerous.
Might be dangerous. The whole reason we're in this, someone's trying to kidnap him.
How's it looking, Alosia?
No change from this afternoon. Heavy snow with no sign of slowing down.
Lovely.
May I have your attention, please? We at the theater owe everyone here a duty of care. Therefore, we strongly suggest that you stay on in a few short moments.
Blah, blah, blah.
We'll give you a tour of the theater's various quarters. You can choose to sleep in the...
I'll pass on sleeping on the stage. What if the snow is stopped by tomorrow morning? The early birds in the audience might think we're part of some experimental new show.
A drama about sleeping? That could be fun. Maybe we could come up with a title for the production.
Sleeping
Not
Beauty.
bad. Clear selling point at least. Could be a big hit.
Aha!
Anyone who doesn't wish to sleep on the stage, please follow me. I'll show you to the rooms.
Yes. You're not gonna put
I guess I'll call it a night. Though I'm sure she'll be worried that I haven't made it back yet. But I wonder if she's feeling any better yet. At least she hasn't been getting any worse. Still, I should try and get back first thing tomorrow morning.
Yeah. My best friend, Paimon. Eh? What is this? What the hell?
Ah, finally. Welcome back to the world of the living, lazy bones. I was about to wake you. The black mist is almost on us.
What's the black mist?
Still waking up, huh? You know, the black mist. It's been chasing us from below ever since we were born. You're just dozy. There's no way you've forgotten. Come on, let's keep heading up. Onwards and upwards is the only way to survive. Don't listen to a word those black mist cultists say.
It's some sort of fever dream.
Here we go again. The endless march toward survival.
What's going on? That black mist down there is
Eh?
The black mist cultists believe that being swallowed by the black mist leads to everlasting peace. But if you ask me, they're just lying to themselves. We're the only heretics left. The only ones who refuse to give in. We have to keep going.
But how do you actually know that they're wrong?
Dangerous question there, Torgov. The moment your faith wavers, you start a chain reaction that ends in the collapse of your will.
Oh god.
Put the question out of your mind. Stay strong and believe that the black mist means certain death.
Okay, but it's not my mind that's the problem.
Come on.
My body's about to give up on me. It's already starting to falter.
Go! Hurry up! Alright people, I don't know what this stuff is, but we gotta keep going.
I can't do this anymore. I've had enough of being forever on the run. What's the point of it all?
All this will pass eventually, I promise. Keep fighting. It will be worth it.
You accuse the Black Mist cultists of being liars. But you're lying too.
The cult of the Black Mist has poisoned your mind, Sobolova. Are you thinking of giving up as well?
I am. I think I'll take my chances with the Black Mist.
Don't do it, lady.
As much as I detest the Black Mist cultists, I'm just too weary.
Then I bid you both farewell. Let me put my personal opinions aside for a moment and say, I hope that you both find peace within the Black Mist.
Just want to
Fate
give up on
always
them?
appears so impossibly complicated. But at moments like this, its raw simplicity is laid bare. Their fate was sealed from the instant they entertained doubt. From then on, the outcome was both inevitable and irreversible. Let's go.
I gave up. Uh-oh.
Torgov and Sobolova are gone. I never thought the day would come when even they would be swallowed by the Black Mist. It's just you and me now. Yes.
Does it stop moving?
It looks like it's satisfied. For now. This happens from time to time. But it won't be long before the Black Mist starts chasing survivors once again. No one knows how to stop its advance for good. Well, we should make the most of the precious moments of rest that those two bought for us. Huh? Are you really that sleepy, traveler?
Huh? What the hell, Mitya?
Help! Somebody, come quick!
What is it, Chuganov? What's wrong? Huh?
Is it morning already? Sounds like it's coming from next door.
Don't go in there. Oh.
Don't look, Miss Tonya. Stay here. Okay.
What happened to them?
They're dead. They're asleep.
These two people have passed away. And the strange thing is that somehow, I knew... Have I seen this moment before?
Let me take a look.
Dead.
No vital signs in either of them. They're dead. The cause of death, however, remains unclear. No wounds on the bodies. No signs of a struggle.
Well, they're
and
dead.
No skin discoloration caused by the buildup of toxins.
But just last night, they were chatting and joking away. This is so sudden.
Could they have had pre-existing medical conditions? Even then, the odds of them both dying
they
of
both
sudden
run out of their
complications on the
medication.
same night are extremely low.
It's hard to believe that they died of natural causes. Nor does this appear to be a suicide.
Were they
Who was the
murdered?
first to discover the bodies?
It was me. But these deaths have nothing to do with me, officer. I got up early because I wanted to see if the snow had stopped. Then I noticed that the door to this room was open, and it looked like there was a man and woman inside. I just went over to see what was going on. I had no idea they were...
I can corroborate this. I was doing my morning exercises near the stage. When I saw Mr. Chuganov heading this way, I followed him. I can also confirm that I didn't see a single person approach that room before him.
The snowstorm was raging all night, and it's still going now.
Great, it's murder
There's
on
no
the
way
Oriental
someone could have come in from
Express.
outside.
No.
You mean an intruder? No, not possible. I slept by the door last night as a precaution. There's no way I wouldn't have known.
Everyone, split into pairs and search the theater for anyone in hiding or any signs of suspicious activity.
Oh god. Someone here has murdered these two.
Nothing on your end either? Backstage is clear. No signs of suspicious activity.
We checked the basement. Also clear. I don't think there's anywhere here that a living person could hide.
Are we certain that the theater doesn't have a back door? Or any tunnel or passageway wide enough for a person to fit through?
No, there's nothing like that. If people were sneaking in through some secret tunnel to avoid buying a ticket, we'd have sealed it off ages ago. I also checked the windows. All of them are locked
What
from the inside,
windows?
and there's no sign of anyone entering or leaving.
It sounds like we can safely rule out the intruder theory. If anyone came in during the night in this weather, there'd be no way for them to avoid leaving footprints or water stains.
This can only mean one thing. It's like one of those murder mysteries you see in novels and plays, isn't it? The ones where the killer is... one of us.
We can't quite jump to that conclusion just yet.
Could he be right? It's hard to imagine something like that happening in real life. Set in a theater during a snowstorm, a murder takes place, and the killer is among us.
It's the scientist. It's Professor Plum in the bedroom with the candlestick.
And the clean entry and exit? It all adds up. I know what this is. It's obvious now that...
What is? What have you...
Both victims were wealthy, well-known local merchants. And the door was deliberately left open so I would discover the bodies and witness the crime scene first thing in the morning. Such ruthless methods. This was your doing, wasn't it? Lelik.
Lelik?
Huh?
You mean Lelik is among us? And he's the killer?
Lelik. I know this code name. Member of the Roka. Walk me through your reasoning, Mr. Chuganov.
What now, huh? What now, Lelik? What more do you want from me? I already voted against Project Stuzha at the Snezhno Gradvecha. You snuck into my house the other day while I was asleep. Left a threatening letter. And I did all that you asked. But Project Stuzha cannot be so easily shaken.
Oh my god, he's having a crash out.
The rooster in charge.
Someone...
So, he really was threatened by Lelik. That makes sense.
And now you're resorting to murder to threaten me. Isn't that right? I knew it. The Roka despises the rich. The lives of the wealthy are but refuse in your eyes. Show yourself! Which one of you is Lelik, Tell me! I'll do whatever you want! Just stop playing these mind games!
Was this really Lelik's doing? Would Odette really do something
He's so
like
cold and
this?
indifferent.
If Odette really is Lelik, this seems out of character. But then again, how well do I really know her? I'm probably the only one here with a compelling theory about what should I...
I don't think it's likely that Lelik killed anyone. At least from the stories I've heard. He's never killed anyone before. And his name has never come up in connection with any murder cases. Besides, even if Lelik did want to threaten you, Why resort to such an extreme and roundabout method? It's not his style at all.
Vodyanitsa doesn't know that Lelik might be Odette, but her assessment is pretty much identical to mine.
Miss Vodyanitsa, why do you suddenly feel the need to speak in Lelik's defense?
Defense? Oh, no, it's just... I'm worried that we're jumping to conclusions here, so I wanted to share my point of view. Also, I don't think the Rokot is as...
Well, if you think I'm so wrong, what's your theory then, Why don't you tell us?
Don't put your finger in her face!
The case is still evolving, Mr. Chuganov. Please do not prevent...
Even so, there's no denying that the recent threat received by Mr. Chuganov may well be an important clue.
Hush, Einstein!
So there's still a good chance that Lelik is right here among us.
Oh my god.
I can't do this anymore. I don't care if it's still snowing outside. I have to get out of here.
Whoa, take a beat. We all know it's far too dangerous out there. Even the soldiers couldn't get to us. Go out that door, and you might not live to tell the tale. And whoever this Lelik is, they're surely not going to murder anyone in broad daylight. Be sensible, my man. You're safer inside.
As much as I regret having to say this, I'd like everyone to cooperate and refrain from exiting the premises until further notice.
You can't hold us here
as
hostage.
Things stand, every one of us is now a suspect. Unless anyone has further information to share, let's adjourn for now. Feel free to keep searching for clues, but make sure you don't go off alone.
What? You can't do that. He's holding me hostage. You can't hold me hostage. But I think on this note, I think so we're gonna leave it off here for tonight. So, Blah, blah, blah. So, we found out who's behind Project Shuza. Will we ever get to the bottom of this mystery? Find out this and more next time on Kitchi BT. So, special thanks to everyone for watching us, and if you like this channel and this kind of content, please leave a like, follow, comment, and subscribe to us at Be The Action, and I thank each and every one of you for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another round of exciting episodes